Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on the time you come across this video. Today's video, I'm going to show how you can synchronize your lithium battery to your inverter. This is a 16 kilowatt hour lithium battery. It is a pylon battery. Although you do from here now, you can see we have pylon here, we have piece mobiles, we have growers, we have Photronic and SE Lux Power VO3. So I'm going to show you this is a 16 kilowatt setup system. The battery here is 16 kilowatt hour. The inverter here is 11 kilowatt power. So it's a simple setup. I'm making this video on how to show you how you can go about it if you are making an installation. Sorry, I supposed to have done this while I'm doing the installation, but there was no time for me to do all that. So in a system like this, what you do, you connect your communication cable. I don't know what you can see clearly. Your RS485 cable from your inverter to the battery. Although I have already done this connection. So this now is going to come down. Let me show you how this looks like. Let me just open this side. Okay, I've opened this top. So this communication now will be plugged to the same indicated port, which is RS485A of the battery. We have CAN port also. You can still use CAN port. It depends the kind of port you have in your inverter here. If you should have CAN port in your inverter, you should have CAN port. It should be, if we should have here to be CAN, that's when you can put down here to be CAN as well. So now we have RS485. So it's being connected there. When you are done with that one, and then you connect your positive terminal to the positive terminal to the battery, negative terminal of your inverter, the negative terminal of the battery. The next thing you need to do, you power on the battery. Yes, we power it on, and then you synchronize the battery with the inverter. So for us to do that, you need to wake up our own battery here. You have to synchronize the battery, or else they will not communicate. The inverter will indicate an error code, which is abnormal communication. So for us to do that here in our own, so we need to go for dashboard. We come here. This is our dashboard. This our battery here needs security system and security password. So I will just input my security password here. Oh, I entered the wrong password. I'll try that again. 82993060. And now I'm done with that, you can see. So right now, what do we have? We have cells, protocol, system, status. So right now we go into the protocol, and then we select the inverter we are using. This our inverter here is pylon. It's a Photronic inverter. So mostly Photronic inverter always work on that pylon. So now I selected my pylon. I already did the setup, so that's why you see pylon here. We have piece mobiles, and then we have grow watts. If we are using a grow watts inverter, you need to select the grow watts here, and then when you're done, it's going to show you which of the ports you need to connect the communication cable. You can see here RS485 is the port that is indicating for us to for us to plug our communication cable in, which that's what we did the first time previous. I think grow watt is going to be CAN. If grow watt to be CAN, is going to indicate grow watt. And then, so when you're done with this configuration, and then you exit it and go back to your home. This is our home, and then go back. Or you can still check the cells, the voltage. You can see here we have 3.1 volt per cells. All crossover is 3.1 volt per cells. We have a total 16 cells, and then the temperature, each of the cells are good here. The temperature is, you can see, it's trying to balance the temperature of each of the cells. So after that, we come in here again to check the status. The status warning is clear. There's no warning. If there should be any, it's going to indicate, you're going to tick this box. I don't know if you can see the box. There will be a tick in each of these boxes, but since we don't have a tick in any of the boxes, it means that there's no warning. And then I check for my protection. For the protection of the battery, there's no protection there. There's no tick, you can see. You check for fault. There's no tick for the fault. Everything is clear. Then we still go back again. You check for the system. Yeah, here's the system. If you want to choose your language, English, Chinese, and Arabic. I think this should be Arabic, if I'm not mistaken. So since we are using English, it's already in English. So that's all. So when you're done with this set of switches, you come to your protocol. After connecting the communication cable, you choose the kind of inverter. If you are not using, we are using a Voltron inverter, because this inverter out there is a Voltron inverter. You select pylon. You choose pylon. I've already said that I already do my configuration before I made this video. So if you are using grow watt, there's an option for grow watt. You can see here's the option for grow watt. If you are using Voltronic, lost power and SE, you can just choose. Or if you don't know the kind of inverter you are using, you can keep on choosing each one and then restart your inverter again. The one that matches your inverter, that one is for the inverter. So that's all. So the next thing you need to do after that, you come into your inverter here, you select, hold your enter button. Then depending on the kind of inverter, here in my own inverter here I'm using here, I have different function 0 from, it counts from 0 to 3. Is it from 0 to 4? This one, the second option is battery. You can see it's indicating a battery, BAT, which is battery. We enter the battery, and then I already made my configuration like I said earlier. My first option under battery is a battery type, and then I select. You can do this with the guardian of the inverter manual. Everything is there in this inverter manual. Yeah, in this one, in this inverter, it shows here it's L1, that's lithium, that's lithium battery 2. Under this manual, it should be written here is the manual of the system. Under the manual here, we have L, that lithium to be supported pylon battery. Remember, in our protocol here, we select pylon. You can come to your manual. You make use, whenever you're doing configuration of the system, you need to make use of the system manual. So that is it. That's why I select my lead 2. We have lead 4, we have lead B, which is lead 6, I think, and we have user define. So once you select to lead 2, automatically the system will synchronize and then start functioning. So that's it for now. With this small video now, I hope you're able to understand how to configure or synchronize your lithium battery with your inverter so that they can communicate to each other. So that's how to do about that. Bye. See you next time.